All right. It is slaying time. Welcome back on this Monday edition of Slaying Time. Today we got something a little special. Today is the much anticipated return of Joppa Vash streaming Pantheon Rise of the Fallen content and updates. It's been quite a while since we've seen any Joppa streams, and I think the people who are following Pantheon's development are pretty excited. We just saw a Twitter post by Joppa saying 4 p.m. Eastern. So we got about 55 minutes until that begins. So I was thinking I would probably just hop on my warrior and take a look at some abilities, see what's new on the warrior. I think some things are changed. So maybe I'll go check the trainers out and see what's missing while we wait. We can shoot the breeze and, and then when he pops on, we'll pull it up. And because I'm interested, I want to see what's going on. Maybe we'll call it a little bit early tonight and just go join the party over there in Joppa stream, or maybe we'll just play some alts and chill out. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we just got done with the week-long M&M September test. That was a blast. Had a lot of fun doing that. We reached like level 38. Most of the group's 38. And that was great. So, but now it's time to switch gears and get back into Pantheon mode. And we got Black Rose Keep. It got delayed. I think it's been like 2 weeks. It's been delayed, but it's kind of perfect for me because I was planning to do that M&M test anyways. And now we got Joppa streaming, and then another day, and then we should get the patch, right? So we'll see if Joppa has any updates on that front today. Hopefully he's got some good news for us. But yeah, let's hop in there and get started. Hey, Ronin Law, Spritz, Rugaroo. Welcome in, guys. Nice to see everybody. Never played Pantheon. Spritz says, kisses for the imps. Thank you, Spritz. If there's slaying involved, I'm interested. Yeah, there's lots of slaying in Pantheon. Absolutely. You like slaying? There's plenty of slaying in Pantheon. Hey, Promise, I remember you from UO. Yes. Yeah, we've played a lot of UO over the last couple years. All right, where am I? I am in EVP. Let's run to town. Let's get that beautiful in-game music going. So this is my warrior. I have not played in 6 months, at least since like February. I haven't played this guy. Got to level 40 pretty early on, and then we took a little hiatus from the old Pantheon and played some UO, played some EverQuest, played some Monsters and Memories. I probably won't continue leveling this guy until after all the Black Rose Keep action we're going to be getting into. I got lots of alts. It's going to be a big dungeon and a lot of stuff to do. And I want to do that. And then maybe once we kind of have exhausted some of that, maybe we'll go on Bifwick here. Bifwick Big Chief, as he's called. And go do some Ash Breathers, which is another big portion of content that I have not experienced yet. What's going on, Ruger? Did you make the poop sock list? I don't know if they did they publish one yet? I want to see your rankings. Take a pill for your nutrients. Don't actually eat healthy. Sorry, commercials. Okay. Hey, Fat Man, I love spaghetti. How you doing? Isn't there a playtest for AOA soon, too? I don't know about that, Fat Matt. Is there? Maybe I'm out of the loop. Do I hear sadness to that voice, Primus? Hey, Encrypt, welcome in. I don't think so. Did it? Do I sound sad? No, I'm excited. I'm a little sad the M&M test is over. I was having a blast doing it, but there's lots of good stuff on the way here in Pantheon as well as Monsters and Memories. So we're gonna be playing a lot of Pantheon up until November, and then we'll go do the 10-day test in M&M, and then we'll go back to Pantheon again, and then M&M at EA, and then we'll go back to M&M. It's gonna be bouncing around, and then if they ever sneak any AOA tests in, we'll go do them too. We'll play all the games. All the games. Dano was 4 ahead of me. You should have just kept logged in while you slept. Just never logged out, Rigger. You'd lock in that #1 spot. You sound good? Okay, thanks. All right, Encrypt over here. making me feel like I'm not perky enough. I need to perk up. We got big Joppa stream. Big Joppa stream, guys. Oh my god. Confetti. Explosions. All right. Plank was doing 18 plus a day. Dude, I can't do that, man. I could do that like one day, and then I need like 2 days off. I can do that one day, and then I need 2 days off. Okay, let's see. How much money do I have in the bank? These abilities are going to be expensive. I got a plat. Is that enough? Grab my plat and my gold. Red Cloud, welcome in. All right, where's the warrior trainer here? Anybody know? Warrior. Hit 114 strength, though. Smacking for 120s. Dang. Well, then strength's working, right? Unless you're a backstabbing rogue. Seems like... Or wait, no. Strength's probably working for backstabs, but... Weapon damage. That's what's not being factored in. Okay, warrior. If I were a warrior trainer, where would I be? I gotta get used to sprinting again, too. That's the main thing. People ask me what the difference between Pantheon and M&M is. Sprinting. That's the real consideration in deciding which game you want to play. Do you want to sprint, or do you not want to sprint? That's pretty much it. Nothing else to be said. Warrior trainer up here? No. Warrior trainer in here? No. Nothing. Cleric. Wizard. Basic RPG, there should be people swinging swords outside. I'm sure it's somewhere super obvious, and I just can't find it. That's typically how these things go. Ranger. Of course, it's pitch black now. I'm never going to find my warrior trainers. Paladin. I think I've found everything but warrior. What's up here? Up this path. Warrior's the old bank by the Bindstone. Ah, okay. Old bank was right around here. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Implicit. How you doing? All right. Let me make sure I'm up to date on my traits. Yes, indeed. All the way to 40. Excellent. All right, I'm going to go through one by one. Make sure I know everything. Oh, there's one. Punish. I think I remember Crushneck telling me that Punish is important. So we're going to buy Punish. Shield Prowess. Okay, that sounds good. Hammering Blow. Okay. Banner of Warding. Cleave. Nice. Sturdy Tactician. Okay. Oh, God. Too many abilities. We need a prune. You guys remember that in World of Warcraft? We need a prune. We need a pruning. So I don't have to read all of this stuff. Smash one. Okay, we're going to need Shieldman's Banner. Do I need Shieldman's Banner 2? It says it requires the other one. I guess that means I don't have it. Okay. I thought I had that. Shield throw? What's my way? How do I open bags? Oh, God. How do I open bags? Oh, okay. Oh, opens bags. Okay. I got lots of room left. Did I get shield throw? Already lost my place. Smash. Okay, I think shield throw is where I left off. Let's grab that. Mighty Yelp. Yelp. Challenger's Banner 2. I swear I had these. Okay. I'm just going to learn all the stuff I got right now, and then I'll start over again at Challenger's Banner 2. Because I swear I have that. Do I not have that? Challenger's Banner 3. Okay, yeah, I don't have to buy 2. I already have that. Learn. Take the stances off your bar and add them as stances. Okay. I think that's it, right? It's just on the utility bar. All right, so then we'll add... Ah, look at that. Okay, I'm going to put the compass back up at the top. Oh, well, look at that. I got all these... Oh, I have to pick like 3? I see. I have to pick 3... Wait, that one says none. Oh, that's a key binding. Key binding is none. Okay. But I'm limited to 3 stances memmed. Okay. Hey, Knight Rider, what's happening? Howdy, Primus. Howdy, chat. Has anyone heard when Joppa might be streaming next by any chance? It is today, Knight Rider. Yes. That's why this is the Joppa waiting room. He'll be streaming in about 40 minutes. We'll be tuning in. Yeah, we'll be tuning in. We're gonna see all the beans. I can send you a link to his Twitter post. Give me a second. There it is. And there it is. Joppa going to be live 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. West Coast. Who's Joppa? Joppa is the creative director of the game. He pretty much has the final say on, I think, most of the design features of the game. And he's the guy who spills all the beans. He spills all the beans. So if you have questions about Pantheon, he is the guy to ask. Best question to ask him, though, is when are we getting Charm? Everybody should have that copy pasted. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. As soon as he goes live, hit him with the copy paste. When are we getting Charm? No, don't actually do that. That would be funny, though. Let's see. Do I have any coffee left in this pot? Let's oh, there's a little bit in there. Okay. Hey, Thomas, I tried Pantheon a bit. Forgot why I didn't play it more than a couple of hours. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of good content in Pantheon right now, and even when at launch, there was lots of good content. Until you got up into like, I would say the upper 20s, and you start getting into 30. That's when like it really became like a content drought. At that point, we did it. We pushed through it, and then of course, we were playing more than your average player. We were really no life in the game. But for people who are, just playing a few hours a day and then or even a few hours a week, lots to do. But there's a lot more that's been implemented, and there's a lot more on the way. But yeah, Black Rose Keep is the big thing this Wednesday. It's supposed to be a dungeon that you could stay in pretty much from like 15 to 35. I don't know if there's going to be gaps in there. There may be some gaps so that you don't just live your entire Pantheon life in one dungeon. There might be some gaps. You might have to like, you hit 18 and then there's like the XP kind of dries up and then the next camp is like 22 or something. I don't know. I have no idea, but the level spread for the dungeon, it's supposed to be a massive dungeon. The spread is supposed to be 15 to 35. So it's going to be a lot to do in there. They deleted Bard from the website. Yeah, they did delete Bard from the website. Or at least I've heard that. I haven't actually gone and looked myself, but I've heard multiple people say Bard is no longer on the website. I don't know what's going on with that. That could be another Joppa question. Yeah, I'm sure he's that actually is probably going to be the number one thing people are going to ask about, other than like Black Rose Keep patch questions. They're probably going to be people asking him about what's going on with Bard. Bard is still listed on a slot of equipment for now. Yeah. I'm not going to speculate too much if the like Bard thing being on a piece of equipment, if that like hints towards something, like if they're pushing Bard back to like an expansion or something, like there's a good chance they would delete it off the website and they just haven't gotten around to patching all the items to not say Bard anymore. Who knows? Who knows? Hey, Steve, welcome in. The real Schwain, how you doing? Welcome in. Just finished my test. Gonna grab some lunch and get ready for some Joppa. Hell yeah. Jake Dog, how you doing? Yep, it's not on the website. Yeah, it's weird. The only thing I have to say about Bard is Joppa's background is music. Yeah, I don't think anybody is suggesting they're deleting Bard because they hate Bard. I think the question mark is when. If they're moving it off the website, when will we see Bard? That's the question. Not if we'll see Bard, but when. Or the Bard had 3 charms, so it had to go. Well, I've been saying, for a long time now, Bard can't come in until every other class has all of its abilities, like Enchanter Charm, etc. Because Bard gets every ability, right? So it wouldn't make sense for Bard to be implemented until every other ability in the game has been fleshed out, right? Because you got to give Bard everything, because everybody knows Bard's the little golden boy, gets every ability. There's no ability that's not Bard worthy, right? So maybe that's why they're pushing it back. Jabba's probably working. You know what? It also Jabba's probably working on the Ronin, right? That's why he hasn't been streaming. He's been secretly in the lab working on the Ronin class. That's probably you're gonna check the website next week, and there's gonna be Ronin instead of Bard. That's probably what's gonna happen. It's kind of hard to take Joppa's word for it, though. I actually disagree. I think Joppa is actually very careful about overstating stuff, but even just giving a little bit of information with the way things work, like dates and stuff, it just end up not working out, and then everybody freaks out about it. So, I think he does the best that he can, and I don't think he has any reason to be dishonest or anything. So I usually take him at his word. But if things don't make it on time, it's like, hey, they didn't make it on time. How'd the playtest go for you, Primus? Oh, it was so good. It was really good. Yeah, we explored so much new territory in Monsters Memories, and we could have made it to 40, but we opted for a little bit more fun on a couple occasions instead of just like mindless XP grinding. And I think we all, we don't regret that. We saw some sights and explored and did some fun stuff. We went out with Quatos' group yesterday. We put a pause on some XP named farming and went out with Quatos' group to do a little boss event. Killed a big skeletal dragon boss. He wasn't too tough because we were a little over leveled for it. We smashed him twice. with 0 deaths. Didn't even get close to killing any of us, but yeah, it was still super fun. Great event. Pretty cool. Joppa said, bards are always the little golden boy. They are. Oh, bards get everything. They wear plate. They can fly. Oh, God, make me sick. Actually, you know what? I'm glad bards deleted off the list. Good. Good riddance. Get them out of here. Who needs them? We got enchanters. What's the problem? You know it, Ronin class? Yeah, dude. Joppa's got a real thing for Ronins. Makes me sick to my stomach. No, I'm just kidding. Ronins be fine, just after Berserkers, right? I mean, let's take a poll right now. I don't even need to. I already know the answer. You want a Berserker melee class? For a new melee class, you want a Ronin or do you want a Berserker? I mean, it's a no-brainer. They heard our complaints about Brown. Bard only blue plate coming to the game next. Yeah. Well, okay. So there's only one class that supersedes Bard in terms of like priority for getting all the nice stuff. And that's Monk in Pantheon. I don't know who's doing it. Is it Steve Clover? Who's doing it? Somebody is a huge Monk sycophant. And they get all the gear. Half of the gear that drops in Pantheon is specifically for monks. What's going on? Who's the culprit? I'm going on an enchanter strike. Good, Steve, because I want to play my enchanter. Berserker 100%? Hell yeah. Beastmaster melee? Beastmaster's cool, but I would prefer a Berserker over a Beastmaster. It's Joppa. You think Joppa's the monk? The monk armor crafter? Is he to blame? We'll have to talk to him about it. We gotta store up all these questions. Write them down on a sticky note. When? Where'd the bards go? And who's making all this mug shit? These are the things we need to know. All right, let me continue here. Where did we leave off? I learned everything. Okay. More stuff. Banner awarding 2. Okay. I'm probably gonna run out of money. You know, our last like 10 levels in Pantheon before we took a break, we made 0 money because there was no loot. All the like 30 plus stuff didn't drop any loot. So we were basically losing money from 30 to 40. So I hope I don't run out here buying my spells. Might happen though. All right, Banner of Warding 2. Pulverize 2. See, a lot of this stuff that's telling me requires whatever, I think I already have it, but just still saying that, it's like making me think I don't. Brutal Cleave. Retail. Oh my god, so much stuff. Oh man. Nothing costs. It's actually a little bit cheaper than I thought. Like it only goes up to like 8 gold per. I might be okay. Shield Mastery. I'm gonna have to buy all of this stuff. Nope, got that. Banner of Warding 3. Sturdy Commander. Railing Banner 3. Hammering Blow 3. Pulverize. Shieldman's Banner 4. Okay. Let's learn all that. Hey, Dizzle, how you doing? Welcome in. Wonder if Chapel will have the summer beanie on. You know what? I hope Joppa has the rat tail mohawk. The halfling do, the rat tail mohawk. That's what he should be for this special occasion. That's what he should be rocking. First day back, the rat tail. Show his in-game spirit. His passion for the project. A rat tail mohawk would go a long way, I think. You gotta instill that confidence in the players, right? Like, listen, look at the hair. Look at the hair. We're in it to win it. We ain't messing around. Holy crap, I got so many abilities. Hey, Helter Smelters, how you doing? The Monsters Memories withdrawals are strong today. Yeah, but we have some good distraction. We have a good distraction from the shakes. We get to tune in to the man, the myth, the legend, Joppa. How does Clarice say Joppa? Let's find out. Joppa?
Joppa.
Joppa. I thought so. All right. See, my French is good. Hey, Grix, what's up? Hail and well met. Did y'all make it to 40 in M&M? Nope. We were just talking about that. We got to 38. We could have got to 40, but we instead had a little bit of fun exploring and doing events. And we don't regret it. We don't regret it. Instead of just burning out on mindless XP grind, we did some fun stuff. I mean, we did a lot of like XP grind. Don't get me wrong. We hit it hard, but we could have hit it harder, but none of us regret going around and exploring some zones and doing events with other people. It was a good time. Pantheon and THA is the methadone for M&M addiction. You know, yes, but I think when this patch hits for BRK, I'm going to have the same addiction to Pantheon once I get into the new content. The new content is going to revitalize that hook. It's going to get the hooks back in me again. I had the hooks in me already though, doing coming back and playing some alts. But I think I need some new content. I'm not like chomping at the bit to go down into Goblin Caves again and do like Gadai camps again. Even Halniers. I didn't get a chance to go down to like deep Halniers. I think I would have enjoyed going down there once again, but we instead of doing that, we went to the Nightwolf Knoll, which was something that came out early in early access that we were too high level on our mains to go like spend time doing. So I got a chance to get into that place. That was awesome. That was cool. But we need something new, and I think Black Rose Keep is just the thing we're looking for. Let's go fight. Fight what? You want to fight me? All right. Let me just. I learned everything. Nope. I got 2 things in my bags. Let's do another check here. Quick check. Time check also. Oh, 20 minutes out. 20 minutes. Until Joppa. Okay. me do this again. We'll start from the bottom this time. Already known. Already known. Shieldman's Banner 3. Do I have that? Oh, I have like higher than that. Okay, so that's something we could probably get a little update. If you have the higher rank, it probably should just say already known. Because that makes me think I don't have that. I have Shieldman's Banner 5? Is that 5? Or is that 4? 1V, is that a 5 or is that a... I think that's a 4, right? 1V is 4. I never remember. But I actually don't see Shieldman's Banner 4 on the list. Is that... Did they get rid of it? Maybe I have some, like, grandfathered ability that got pruned. No? I can still put it on. Oh, it's the very bottom one. Okay. Already known, already known. Good, good, good. All right, let's check. Nope. Shieldman's Banner. Rallying Banner 2. Let's check out that. Rallying Banner 2. I got it. Okay. Banner of Onslaught 2. Let's check for that one. Banner of Onslaught 3. Okay, we're good. Banner of Arms 2. Banner of Arms 3. Banner of Warding 3. Okay. I think I'm good. I think I've purchased everything. Pulverize 2. I know I got a higher Pulverize, right? Rank 3. Okay. Mighty Yelp. Close the Gap. Rallying Banner. Unyielding Formation. Getting close. About 15 minutes. Okay, got all this. All right, we're good. So now I just have to read. Oh, this is the fun part. Yo, IG, TIG, TIG, TIG. What's going on? Is Joppa going live today? He is, yes. This is the waiting room. Creaky Doors. Welcome in. Dosi, how you doing? Gonna be so much monk loot and PRK. I know, Ruru. I bet monks are so excited. I bet monks are so excited for new content, man. They're gonna be decked out. Zukin, welcome in. How you doing? Hell, how you doing? Welcome in. Dodgin Dodson, how you doing? Quatria's that you? Umpax, welcome in. What's Joppa? Joppa is a human being. He also happens to be the creative director of Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. And he used to stream in early access, early access. He hasn't streamed in a while. But today he's coming back. He's going to be dropping all the beans. So write down all your questions and hit him with it. Hit him with it. Hit him fast. Hit him hard. Get all your questions out for Joppa. Don't tell him I said to do that, though. Excited to see Joppa stream again. I think open development and talk is good for a game, especially a small indie game. It's like, yeah, you got your dedicated core audience, but you gotta sprinkle a little pixie dust on them every once in a while, you know? Let them know. Let them know their hopes and dreams are still alive. I hope he plays EQ Guesser. Yeah, you think he is? Like, maybe he'll just. What if it's just an EQ Guesser stream? Like doesn't even like, you know, talk about Pantheon. They just plays EQ Guesser for like 6 hours. That would be funny. That would be funny. He should go on another like hiatus for 6 months. After BRK, and then on April 1st, he just comes back and plays EQ Guesser. Like, really build up the hype, too. Just play EQ Guesser all day long on April 1st. I've heard a lot about Beans and Charm. Yeah. We're going to get some Beans today. All right, so what are my new abilities? Hammering Blow. Hammer the edge of your shield into your enemy, dealing physical damage. If the target is below 25% health, gain upper hand, reducing incoming physical damage by 15% for 10 seconds. Okay. So it's like a anti-execute. Like in a WoW Warrior terms, execute, it's like big damage when they're low health. This is like I take less damage when they're low health. All right. Sturdy Commander. A shield in hand increases your tactical options, improving your readiness generation by 15%. Ooh, yeah, I like that. See, this is something I don't want to say that M&M is lacking, because it is a design choice. Like, do you want to emphasize shields on tanks? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you want to leave it more open-ended. But I'm a shield enjoyer, so I like this. Especially when dealing with like difficult content. Like I want a shield to feel like, you know, I don't want to feel like I should just be dual wielding daggers like an EQ. Oh, I just need some proc daggers, and that's how it works. Like, I'm a big meat shield, and I dual wield daggers. Like, so lame. I hate that about EQ, early EQ. Just get yourself some proc daggers, then you can play a warrior. Ugh, gross. All right, Banner of Warding. Plant a banner of war near you for 5 minutes. Remaining within 15 meters of the banner will increase your group's spell mitigation by 30%. It will also increase incoming physical damage by 30%. Okay. Right. So you don't want to use that if you're getting hit by melee. Only spells. Smash, I had that already. Shield Mastery. So here's some more shield stuff. Riguru said Zukin Vanguard this week. You guys can do Vanguard this week. I'm going to be playing Pantheon. I'm going to be playing some Black Rose Keep. If Black Rose Keep gets postponed again, then I'm open to it. I'll go play with you guys. Your Mastery of the Shield grants you increased offensive capabilities after blocking. Successful blocks will reduce the cooldown of your Pulverize. And smash line abilities by an additional 2 seconds. Additionally, having a shield equipped will increase your outgoing physical damage by 15%. This is a utility. But it's innate. Oh, okay, this is innate. Don't have to put it on your bar. Another good question to ask Joppa. Ask him about mastery system. What's up with that? What's up with the mastery system? Is that still on the website? Are we unpersoning? Are we memory holding mastery system? Let's find out. BRK have a date yet? I guess that's what Joppa's going to talk about, though. I'm pretty sure that's going to be like the most central vocal point of the stream, Zukin. It's the I think this is the biggest content patch since EA. They did have Ash Breathers, which is huge, big dungeon, higher level stuff, but I think BRK, it might dwarf Ash Breathers. I'm not sure how big it is exactly, but I know it's big, and I know there's a lot of content in it. And they say it's their best dungeon yet. So it's a big patch for them. Retaliate. I think that's new. I think we're down to less than 10 minutes, guys. I'm gonna open up Joppa's stream so that maybe we can see the moment he goes live. We'll see the moment he goes live. Yeah, guys. So remember to ask him, what's up with all the monk gear? Why is there so much monk gear? Okay. The most important thing, really. Or is he down on my list? He hasn't streamed in a long time. There he is. Okay. Joppa Vash is offline. All right. Let's I'll put it on screen. I don't know. I might have to refresh it though when he does go live. We got some people already in the chat waiting. All right, we'll put that there. All right. Retaliate. This is new? I think this is new. Brace your weapon with your shield for 30 seconds, causing physical damage to attackers when you successfully block. Instant utility. Brace your weapon with your shield. Okay. Did they really walk back Bard? I don't know. That's a Joppa question. Why is it not on the website? Brutal Cleave. That's a new one. Cleave your weapon through the air, dealing physical damage to your enemies in a 120-degree arc in front of you. Okay, that's nice. That's a good mez breaker right there. I'm sure enchanters love that one. But also Zukin, I don't know if I got sidetracked there, but BRK was supposed to hit a week before M&M test. That was their original date. So it got postponed. And then I think they didn't really give a date as to when, but it sounds like they're going to be, it sounds like they're on track to release it on Wednesday. So Wednesday is usually the patch day. But yeah, it's been postponed a little bit for the last couple of weeks. It works out great for me though, because I got a full week of playing M&M, and I didn't feel like I was like, oh man, I'm missing the launch of BRK. Like, it's worked out great for me. Hey, Corey Schultz, what's up? Just started watching you the other day, but your content is great. Thanks, Primus. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Should be coming out Wednesday as long as it's not delayed again. Yep. Tell Joppa hi. I will, Ronan Law. Yeah. I think they are waiting until launch. Spritz, you think they're waiting until launch to add the Bard? But like, yeah, like maybe they just wanted. Yeah, it's still kind of dicey, like taking it off the website though. It's like maybe you don't want to give false impressions of what's available in game to people like who aren't following closely. Like they just like if they see Bard on the website, they just think Bard's in the game. And it's really not. That could be the reason, Spritz. Yeah, like they still want, they're like Bard's still going to be a 1.0 class, but right now people buying the game early access on Steam or whatever, they see the website, they're like, "Oh, there's a Bard. I'm going to play a Bard," but Bard's not in yet. Like that's probably the thing. They were anyway to take more time putting it out during M&M tests would be a bad move. I don't know. It might be a good move, Uruguru, because if there's like enough crossover and enough people are playing the M&M test, that would kind of like ease up the population in the dungeon and make things a little bit smoother instead of having the entire play race cramming in there all at once, causing problems. But hey, who knows? I really hate phone typing. Yeah, you suck at it. I'm just kidding. You're the best. You're the best phone typer. I'd imagine they just removed Bard from the website since it's not playable. Yep. There's still Bard listed on gear. Yeah. I think Spritz is on point there. They probably just took it off because it's not in yet and it's not going to be in for a while. Yeah, probably. Yo, Joppa is streaming today? Yeah, P99 Frank Beans. We're waiting. He should be live any moment now. Let me refresh his stream here. Not yet. Soon. Very soon. You think Choppa's nervous? You think he's nervous going live for the first time in like 6 months? All these rabid Pantheoners beating down the door with all their questions? I'd be nervous. I'd be freaking out. I'm like, oh God. Dear Choppa. 4 p.m. Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Great Joppening is nigh. I'm going to demand that Bard tank as well as warriors. No. Well, we're going to actively counter that demand with our own demands. Bards get no plate. Bards shouldn't get armor. You know what? Bards not only shouldn't get plate, they shouldn't be allowed to wear gloves or a helmet. Because how can you play instruments with gloves and a helmet on? Like, what? Doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous. The rabid Pantheoners and rabid haters. Yeah, the haters, he should just start just blocking them. All they do is derail like productive conversation. You can entertain them for so long by like trying to have like a rational discussion with them, but they're really just there to chuck their poo. They just want to chuck poo. Like, get them out. People people come to my stream and they want to like, they want to like critique things or like have fair criticisms. Fine. I engage all the time. But some people just want to get on the internet and chuck poo. And those people, just get them out. All right, let's refresh again. It is 4 p.m. It is imminent. 4 p.m., Joppa. Where you at, bud? We're waiting. It's like that Mitch Hedberg joke, Subway. Ducks eat for free at Subway. There's a whole group of ducks. And they all want sun chips. Except in this case, it would be there's a whole group of middle-aged gamers, and they all want beans. They all want beans. Give us the beans. Oh god, I'd probably be nervous, but I'd have someone handle chat for me and relay bits here and there. Talk about Pantheon and things I'm focusing on. Yeah, true. He's the GOAT, Mitch Hedberg? Mitch Hedberg is the GOAT. All right. Is it time? Oh, snap. Here it is, guys. We're going to raid Joppa. He just went live, guys. Go say hi to Joppa for me. And for everybody. All the gamers. All the gamers who are interested in all these awesome indie games that are trying to make it in this world. This broader gaming community of small niche games that all want cool new stuff, and people like the Pantheon team and the M&M team and the AOA team are making it happen for us. So let's go welcome Joppa back with a warm welcome. All right, guys, have fun.